Charles was the son of one of the wealthiest businessmen in the city. He grew up in a mansion that looked like a museum, with cars that sparkled like diamonds and bank accounts most people can't imagine. To the world, he had everything, but what Charles didn't have was love, real love. Because every time he tried to date someone, their eyes didn't lit up for him, they lit up for his money. Their smiles grew wider at the sight of his car, not his presence. And their affection always seemed to grow the moment they realized he was rich. Charles wasn't just lonely, he was exhausted, tired of being treated like a prize instead of a person, tired of never knowing someone's true intention. So one day he made a decision. He stepped out of his penthouse and left his wealth behind. He put on an old jeans, a faded hoodie, and he borrowed a bicycle from one of the workers. He moved into a small apartment on the east side of the city, the type of place where the elevator groaned every time it moved, and the walls were thin enough to hear someone sneeze 2 floors away. For the first time in his life, Charles lived like an ordinary man. That's when everything changed. One morning, while biking to a cafe where he had taken a job washing dishes, he noticed a young woman carrying books. She was gentle, humble, and had a quiet strength that seemed to radiate from her. Her name was Lily. Charles helped her carry some books. She thanked him with a smile, the kind of smile that wasn't forced, wasn't calculated, just warm, real. Over the next few weeks, Charles visited the bookstore often, sometimes with an excuse looking for a book, needing a recommendation, just browsing. But deep down, he simply enjoyed being around her. Lily didn't care that he came on a bicycle. She didn't care that his clothes weren't expensive. She never asked about money, never tried to pry into his life. She just treated him like a human being. And for Charles, that meant everything. Slowly, Lily became the reason his mornings felt brighter, the reason work felt lighter, and the reason his heart became peaceful. One afternoon, as they talked, Lily confessed something. She said, "I don't need a man with money. I just want someone with a good heart, someone I can trust." This word struck Charles deeply, because for the first time ever, someone saw him. But Charles had a secret that grew heavier every day. He feared that once Lily discovered the truth, the cars, the mansion, the wealth, she would feel lied to, betrayed, or even worse, she might suddenly change how she treated him. But the truth always finds its way to the light. One evening, Lily walked out of the bookstore and found Charles standing beside a sleek black SUV, one of his family cars, parked right outside. The chauffeur was holding the door open. Lily froze, her eyes widened in confusion and hurt. "Charles, who are you?" She tried to explain, but Lily didn't move. She didn't speak. She just stared at him with eyes full of betrayal. "You lied to me," she whispered. Charles' heart broke. She walked away, leaving him more alone than he'd ever been, and this time it was his fault. Days passed. Charles didn't eat, didn't sleep. He sat in his penthouse surrounded by everything money could buy, yet completely empty. None of the luxury mattered. All of it never had. He just wanted Lily. He finally gathered the courage to visit her bookstore, but it was closed. A sign hung on the door, "Temporarily closed." Charles panicked. He searched the neighborhood until he found her sitting on a bench behind the shop. She looked tired and sad. "I didn't hide who I was to trick you," he said softly. "I did it because I wanted to meet someone who loved me for me, not for my last name, not for my bank account, just me. At the moment I met you, I knew I'd found the person." Lily looked at him, really looked at him, and for the first time she understood. "You should have trusted me, Charles," she said. "Love can't grow where there are secrets." He nodded, tears in his eyes. "I know, and I'm sorry. I'm willing to earn your trust back, even if it takes forever." Lily hesitated, then sighed softly. "Forever is a long time," she whispered. But she didn't walk away this time. Instead, she reached out and took his hand. Despite the lie, despite the fear, despite the pain, she saw his heart, and it was exactly what she had hoped for all along.